this is my outfit of the day. Blue denim jumper and a blue denim style t-shirt. And this is my Amelia of the day, my sweet little baby girl. She's so cute and so loving. And Amelia just loves to be loved and she loves to be scratched. And hold my hands. Okay, so that's my outfit of the day. Wearing my brown and white shoes. I don't know why I show both feet, but I do. And then that's Amelia. Sweet little Billy Lou. I love her so much. Hello, my dears. Okay, so we're back. We have to take some more tax information to our tax person. And it is March the 6th. We usually have our taxes and stuff done way before March the 6th, but January was so awful, and it just completely slipped my mind. Unfortunately, for the IRS, completely slipped my mind is not an excuse. So, yeah, that's what we're working on now. Yeah, and completely slipped my mind is not an excuse, so we're just running late because January was so awful. It was freezing cold, and then we had that hateful snowstorm at the end of it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why I'm so surprised because we usually have a hateful snowstorm at the end of January. Yeah, and it's funny because, if the IRS owes you money, they're like, don't claim it, la 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 la. But if you owe the IRS money, they will make your life a living hell. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. So anyways, I parked far away. I'm going to go to the grocery store after this, and I could cross the street at a certain point, which would make it easier to get to where I have to go, but I would rather cross at the intersection where there's a crosswalk, because at least that way I have I think so. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my tax information, and we'll come back. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, so the next stop is picking up a prescription and dropping off the mail and getting some more groceries because we need them. And that's what we're doing now. Yeah, when I was on the way to drop off the tax thing, I dropped it, and thank goodness the wind wasn't blowing, because I would have been chasing that all the way down the street, because that was very important tax information. So, yep, we're on our way to pick up a prescription and drop off some mail. Yeah, because our mail, everything that has any personal information in it gets mailed straight from the post office, because we've heard that people will go through your mailbox and take out your information and steal your identity. So yeah, that's what we do. Anything with personal information, payment information, anything like that gets mailed at the post office. And my mom is old school. She still writes checks. So those get mailed at the post office, even though I don't know how many people know how to write a check. I used to write checks, but I think I forgot. I could probably remember if I looked at it long enough, but yeah. So yep, that's our next thing. So I'm getting ready to drop off the mail, and as you can tell, it's very gray and overcast, so I am not regretting wearing long sleeves. I might regret not wearing hose with my dress, but yeah, I don't regret not wearing long sleeves, or wearing long sleeves. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop off the mail, we're gonna go pick up my mom's prescription, and then we're gonna go to the grocery store that's nearby. Alrighty, so we'll be back. Okay, so now it's time to go grocery shopping. And where I'm parked, I'm kind of nervous because the last time I parked here, There's like 4 million parking spaces that anyone could park in. But the last time I parked here, some guy had to park right next to me, and he had to park right next up to my crawl. So, I mean, it's like if I was Bugs Bunny, I'd have smacked him and said, "Stop steaming up my tail." So, that's fun because I like to park far away, and I just carry the grocery, and I like to get just enough groceries so I can still carry them. So, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go grocery shopping. Oh, yay. Trying to eat healthier. Not really doing that great, but trying. So, I did my grocery shopping, and in the grocery store, they were playing a song that is this musical genre called ska, which, seems like it's from the late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know if that genre is still around. And I got the price of my groceries, and I was thinking about how in the 80s, how I would go grocery shopping with my mom and dad, and for $200 we could get like 2 weeks of groceries. And now it's like for $200 you get half a dozen eggs and a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread. Well, okay, I exaggerate. But yeah, and then, like my brain does these things. And then I remember someone was saying that if they made Dirty Dancing today in 2026, the year it would take place in was like 2001, and that would be wild. That would be so wild to think of 2001 as being nostalgic. And then could you imagine how mad Dad would have been if Baby had taken all of her Abercrombie $95 pairs of jeans and made jean shorts out of them? And then Johnny would also be put in prison for crimes against minors. But yeah, that's interesting. Feeling nostalgic on this gray, gloomy day. So I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'll have anything to add to this blog, but I might. So if I don't, I'll see you in the next one. If I do, hold on, you'll find out. Alrighty, so I'll see you later. Maybe in a minute from now, maybe in another vlog. Alrighty, bye-bye.